And apparently, yeah. Like one of my friends, my friends list had a 281 Met Pally that I wanted to give him a try, but he's not online, so oh well. Well, okay, whatever. We can go in, actually, let me show you this though. So go in, we can summon from there. Alright, and there's I'll skip.
Thank you for subbing, guys.
Oh crap, I forgot to bring my little augment runes over from my priest. I gotta go get them.
Yeah, but just right outside, if you go to the left by the flight path, there's an innkeeper right there.
What's up, Rudy Paris, if you're watching?
Who's excited?
I am. Except for this damn cough.
Okay, I'm dropping a mailbox if anybody else is interested.
Alright, well, let's pull some shit in, let's go.
Glad we continue our tradition of having a lot of druids.
He tricked us.
Wow.
Possible spawn over there.
Spoilers. We'll let Abaddon tank.
Welcome! I have so been looking forward to your arrival. Let's see, who have we here? Our wayward prince, of course. The deposed accuser, ever so earnest. And our mutinous former general, along with a contingent of mortal rabble eager to meet their end. We tire of your preening, Denathrius. Come and face us! I seem to recall a similar bluster from you not so long ago, Renethor. And we both know how that ended. It seems you failed to learn your lesson. Perhaps I was too lenient. I am, after all, known for my compassionate nature. Let us begin your atonement with a suitable challenge, shall we?
If we placed the trash of OP, well, I mean, these guys are the wrong stuff.
Whoops, it's another.
Spread the hell out, guys. You're way too clumped up. And we can't heal because we have a curse on. So we can move first, start moving them.
Includes you, druids.
Spread out, don't be stacked up.
There's no bonus point rolls, right?
All those coins in the sex pack. Alright, let me go open up the old main parcel. Just completely forgot about. Just a sec. If someone wants to explain the fight real fast, that'll be really good.
I bet we kill him.
Well, you want to tank him facing inside the center of those 4 pillars. And we want to designate one of the pillars where we're going to hide behind, all of us, when he casts his AoE ability, which I don't know what it is, so someone else take over now. That's all I got.
Echoing Shriek. Everyone's going to be behind the boss. Tanks are going to be in the middle. So practically boss is tanked on Skull. So everyone else is going to be behind on the moon. So when he does echolocation, all we have to do is move over to a pillar and you don't have to worry about the mechanic at all. During this time, tanks, you're also going to be getting extraction bite. The mechanic is when it's super high, you're allowed to be healed, but when it goes all the way down, you cannot be healed by the amount of time that's left on the buff. So healers make sure they're topped off because they're not going to be able to be healed at all.
We're going to take the buff all the way up to 100. I didn't think we'd want to do that.
It's instant 10 stacks.
Okay, well then.
Instant 10 stacks, and you lose a location every 2 seconds, pretty much. And then once it's can't be healed anymore, and you take increasingly physical damage. Other than that, he randomly does a blind swipe towards players. You can dodge it, but it's not that big of a deal. You can take the hit. If you can dodge it, if not, don't worry about it. Phase 2 is practically we're going to be stealthing around and not getting hit by anything if you can. Do not be near the boss. It will one-shot you, so do not go towards the boss. These little white echolocation things are going to be bouncing around the room. Try not to touch them. Also, at the same time, you're going to also get a thing called Blood Shroud. Or that's what he does, but I don't know if the other mechanic actually works in this one, if it's only on Heroic. Yeah, Sanguine Nicker is not on normal, so I don't have to worry about Sanguine Nicker. Other than that, just try not to get hit by the echolocation because it spawns blood pools on the ground, and we don't want those filling up the room. So ear-splitting shriek, when that happens, everyone has to come over behind a pillar, you hide, and then you can run back out.
What about that thing when you get a circle around you and you need to run to the edge of the outer edge of the room to drop that buff, that debuff?
It's only on that splitting shriek. If you don't get hit by echolocation, you do not drop the blood. If you get hit by it, you drop a blood where that happens. So the only time that you will get, if you get hit by ear splitting shriek, then you will also drop an ichor. So that's why you need to hide. We do not want to fill this place up with blood. If you do get a circle around you, all you do is you just run to the edge of the room, and if ear splitting shriek is going on at the same time, line of sight the boss at the same time being at the edge of the room.
Yeah, Sal's got it. Echolocation is what it is. And that's during firefight or just phase 1 or phase 2? Which phase is that?
Stage 1.
Thanks.
Also, the important thing, if you get the echolocation on you, please don't go by a pillar because it'll break the pillar.
We want the pillars to be alive.
And the reason why you put them on the outside of the room is so you don't stand in the ticking damage that it causes. So are we going to pick one pillar for the first pillar to hide behind when we drop that? So everyone's not split and going to different ones, and then we're getting ichor all over?
Well, which pillar do you want to go? Do you want to go clockwise, starting from this pillar here? Or do you want to kind of wing it? Is it something we can set up ahead of time?
I think we shouldn't wing it because we're going to end up dropping it all over every pillar, and then we're not going to have any pillars to hide around.
Do you want to do sort of this pillar then?
Sure, so square pillar, the blue square pillar.
Fine. We should probably just pull and see what happens.
What you want to pull him and have his face like how he's looking right now. You want him on skull facing that way, so we can all be right about where you are right now. That way we can get behind the pillars.
Superman is a hero, but only when his mind is clear though. He needs that fix like the rest of us, so he's got no fear when he saves that bus. All the stars in the Hollywood hills, Snapchat live while they pop their
4,
pills.
3, 2, 1.
What do we want on hero? Who's the break line of sight? Why don't we just hide behind the glass, but don't put the thing down. Break line of sight. Oh, phase 2. 4. Don't get hit by the circle.
Any of the circles.
Oops.
Is he immune?
So that's phase 2, right?
Yeah, phase 2.
Is he immune during that phase?
Yes.
Yeah. He's probably
Alright, just take light.
Red.
That's why you do not get hit by a thing. Also, you need to run further away to drop the bloods, please. Also, doesn't look like we really need to save the hero for anything. We should just blow it up because I don't think we there's really any range or anything like that.
yeah, right up front when no one's running. It's probably smart.
Just read explanations. Make sure that let's set in, get his word in, because he's very good about that sort of thing. We'll just see something. Well, I think phase 1 is fine. We probably just need to put the bloods further away from the raid, please.
Wonder, does that oil come off when you go? No, it stays on.
But it's on your item, not on you. So that's good. I mean, in the year 2020, did not expect a mechanic from vanilla to make a comeback, but you know, whatever.
1.
I didn't need a bag full of rage shit like from vanilla. I don't see how that helps us be stronger to have more look challenge.
You could have arrow back.
Or bite your tongue. There's so many little Buffy things now, I'm sure I forgot some.
Take line of sight. Back to line of sight. Fake line of sight, fake line of sight, fake line of sight. And his blood shoot thing.
These things drop blood when they get touched.
Yes.
Just right on top of other bloods.
Yeah, the blood puddles are a nuisance.
You have to not get hit by that location. Going to hide. Come on, guys! You cannot be dropping that stuff in the melee.
Others going into the center to hide from stuff.
Is there a way to clean the floor?
Nope.
Transition between the floor, but the reason we got so much blood is not the little sonar thing, it's because we all get it by our eyes move. Most people get it by their splitting shriek. That's why
While I was laying here dead, I did notice like there's no place for anyone to hide anymore. So if you get hit by anything, it's dropping that blood where you're sitting.
Having a problem with the tanks are tanks need to be towards Skull. The whole rest of the raid needs to be towards Moon. The reason why I'm doing this is because that whole back room behind Moon, you can drop all your blood puddles back there, not on the sides.
And also, we want to all hide behind the same pillar in phase 1. Don't split the pillars. Hide behind the one that's got the blue square on the side there. And then that way, Icar will stack up there, and then we can use the other purple pillar the next phase.
So you want us closer to here, facing this way, and the raid will be on the moon?
Yes.
So everybody get up.
Five, four, three, two, one.
So if you're DPS and you're on the towards the skull, you're on the wrong side. You need to be towards moon now. You can aim targeted, run to the back of the room and drop that off. Get Ab up to full. Work on pen. Get your marks out now. Start moving toward the blue pillar.
When you say we need to move, you need to move now.
Get your marks out. Get your marks out. Get your marks out. Get your marks out.
Here, facing Shriek.
Start moving to blue now. Go, 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 go. Just get behind the pillar. It works.
Okay, go.
Stay behind the pillar so you don't get instantly hit. There's no point in doing damage. Best thing to do right now is to stay alive.
If you take him to one side of the room, we can all go to the opposite side of the room and stay away from him.
His direction's random right now, so.
Start moving your way to the entrance. Got a lot of room over there to work with. Hide behind the pillar. Reset positions, everyone get back to where you were. Get your marks out now. We're going to be stacking up on purple pillar because it's the most easiest to get to, and you can block the shriek when you need to. Get your marks out.
Oh, Shriek. Blood piercing Shriek in 3 seconds.
Start moving to purple.
Position.
And back out. Get your marks out. Get your marks out and be ready to run to a pillar right after. LOS.
Start
working.
Get out.
There you go. Start hiding.
It's like the one time it's worthwhile to not look at yourself from an overhead and look at yourself straight on, so that you can see where the boss is. Because he's so far away, the camera view doesn't work any other way.
Yeah, if you clip one of those white here, you're screwed.
So I'll just take it. It's better, but we need to do better on the transitions. Please take a life.
This run back's a nightmare.
Chiefs down, maybe. Chiefs is down, everyone. Repair now.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Get your marks out.
In 4 seconds, get ready to run.
Start moving toward the blue. Marks out. Marks out.
That's my bad.
Start moving towards blue.
Go.
Just LOS.
Hi. Okay, stop getting to the back.
Hide.
LOS the boss.
Taking damage because you're not one sided.
You kind of have to remember that where you need to hide is a moving target because he's moving too.
Get him out.
Okay, get ready to hide.
You don't literally have to be behind the pillar. As long as you're LOSing the boss, you're good.
Okay. It just like turns to cast it on me and then goes back to you.
So you're going towards the
Hide. Okay, actually, get out. Hide. like one thing you have to remember too is that you don't have to hug the pillars to make line of sight. So
I'm getting up.
hide. Hide. Hide, hide, hide. Oh, that's the rage. Hide. Oh. Right, so here's the main thing, okay? You need to hide from where Shrieking is. If you can see him, then you're not hiding, but you don't need to hug the pillars. You can stand some distance away behind the pillars, and that'll be helpful because you need the space to be able to dodge the discs too.
Also in phase 2, try to stay by pillars so that you're automatically near one to break line of sight during that shriek. So strategically try to run around and stay near a pillar.
I mean, this is better, but you need to do better on the thing.
Okay, wait. Do not be dropping blood by the pillars. Do not do it. Because we will not live to see the end of the fight. So the marks are on the floor for a reason, like Seth said, because we're trying to control the blood.
Right, okay, so just an example. See where I am, right? I'm still out of line of sight. If I get hit here, no one cares. I'm also out of line of sight from Shrieking. Here. Okay, so like this entire pillar is useful all the way out the wall. Same with the front pillar is also blocking my side where I am here. Okay, so you do not have to be hugging the pillar to break line of sight. It's during the phase 1, it's fine, but because you want to get in and out as soon as possible to maintain DPS. Once we say start hiding, break off DPS because it'll be easier for you to live to fight the rest of the fight. Right, you must move. Stop casting and move your butt. Move early, move quickly. This is not negotiable. And the echolocation drops the blood, which is why we can come here. And you got this entire back area to drop the blood. Alright, repent to normal.
Are we waiting on somebody?
Oh, the ready check.
Probably checking logs to see who's getting hit the most.
Go on and they know that the upload required an update.
1.
Hide, go, Get back.
Good one's out. Over to blue. As long as you can still hit the boss, so you can get around the corner, it'll be quicker.
Okay, hide, go. Okay, get ready to hide again. Move to his back, move to the back.
Shrieking right now. What are you doing? Not hiding that whole time.
Somebody get you.
Yes, they did.
It's another.
Do not stand on that area when they get hit by echolocations.
Maybe we should mark somebody for people that are.
Bear. Call the green bear.
Marks out. Get your marks out and get ready to be behind a pillar.
Get ready to hide and get edge to a pillar. Edge to a pillar. Now.
move it. Start moving towards purple.
Okay, hide. Now hide. Stay hidden. Stay hidden.
You need to move the blood to not get hit too. Do it.
Yep.
One more hide.
If no one gets hit, he doesn't shriek. That's the main goal. Things out.
Hide. Good job. You only lost one person.
I suspect the Nathrius has retreated to his sanctum. There is a passage beyond the kennels that leads down into the castle's underpinnings. From there, we can reach the anima stores and stem the flow into the maw.
That's a lot of loot. So congrats everyone.
Yeah, it's going to be nerfed next week.
I know the path we must take to reach them.
Okay, who's got an Agi gem for me?
Right, well, kill stuff. Okay.
Under the back, no less. Red dot's better. No.
Let's go and release and come back.
We'll get there.
We're gonna let him start. Just hit her hard.
other than dying, what's the strategy for this trash?
Dying less.
Kind of strategy is the entrance is right there.
I have too many abilities now. I can't even keep track of my rotation at this point. There's got to be an easier way to throw all these traps in the Covenant circle.
Ethan Hawkeye reference, anyone?
I didn't.
See those traps? Do not run into those. Spread out a little bit so we don't not all clumped up too. 'Cause that's what's hurting most of you. Melee, I understand, but range can be spread.
The kennels house the master's hunting pack. He keeps the beasts starved. Put an end to the Hound Master's cruelty. Release! So we can advance to the lower levels of the castle.
Get in the room and spread out. Either Druid and can get those enrages, hunters too, get them off.
The Hunter's first person.
The skill level is a little low behind. I'm busy, so.
I can smell your fear. Margot, to me.
Assume that this is the boss fight now, so.
Alright, so Huntsman's pretty easy. He has basic abilities. Reason why I put the 2 marks down is range is going to be on blue side. Melee, you're always going to be on the moon side. Tanks, you're going to be kind of in the middle. During this time, all Huntsman really does is practically two abilities, and that's really it. He does red circles on the ground, or red arrows. One person's going to be targeted. Just get out of their way. That one person bees it, and that's really it. And once they get hit by that, they will be take a bleed. So healers make sure we heal that up. Other than that, he does spread shot. All it is fires a cone. You get hit. That's why if we spread out a little bit, you don't have to worry about it. Margor, he sets his sights on a player, and he'll be a red circle on the ground. Players need to soak this, but not every single person has to. It only does 70k, so around maybe 4 or 5 players hop in the circle. You take a little bit of damage. So if it's ranged, make sure we kind of stack up enough people in there, and you don't have to worry about it. Other than that, he does a bleed, so tanks you're going to have to switch off once you get, I think, around maybe 2-3 stacks. So that's the first pet. After that pet dies, he takes increased damage for a little bit, and he summons the next pet. Barghast is where most raids are going to wipe. But with this, the reason why is the tanks need to pull him away a little bit, and when this does, you pull him towards the kennels, he's going to summon 2 ads. These 2 ads need to be CC'd priority fast. So when they come up, Ice Trap, Poly, something, get them CC'd. Do not touch them yet. The reason why this happens is they have an interruptible cast that is not interruptible at all. The only way to interrupt it is by re-CCing them, but if we do too many CCs, they become immune. So when this happens, we have to wait till 25 stacks, pull them in, start AoEing them down. So if technically they get close to their end cast, go ahead and CC them somehow. I don't care if it's a poly, I don't care if it's an ice trap. Just make sure they're CC. Other than that, he does a tank ability where the reason why you want to be away from him is he does a rip soul. If you remember Kill Jaden's little green, it's a mythic mechanic, but if you've ever watched that video, he does a mechanic where he rips out the soul of the tank and it walks slowly towards the boss. If the boss gets hit by it, it increases his damage. So we do not want that to happen because it increases his damage by 100%. The only way to get rid of this ad is to heal it up to max. So keep tanks topped off during Rip Soul. We don't have to heal as much. I think it's about 10% we got to heal through, and we're good. It disappears. After that, we're good to go. The last pet is he does 2 mechanics. So tanks, when he's standing still, he gains a damage increase. So the only way to get rid of the damage increase is by walking him, but the other thing is when he's walking, it does raid-wide damage, so you have to kind of even it out a little bit. So for all little weak, we need a whole little bit, get everyone topped off, and then go ahead and start walking, you're good to go.
Alright, then we'll have to probably play that by ear and see how much damage we're taking. So,
Yes. Other than that, he does a ability where you get big, like a round circle, like a brownish circle below you. Take it to the edge of the room. It hits. Come back over, because anytime you're standing, but the thing is every single time this is on you, it reduces your speed by 5%. So you want to get to the edge of the room quick when you have it. Once it pops, you can come right back in. The hardest one is Barghast. I mean, AoE damage on the last one's not. Barghast is the main one that's hard.
So one say the hero for the second then.
Pretty much. The faster we get burnt, it's good to go, because he barely does any damage.
Okay.
So, melee on moon side, ranged on this side, on blue.
So we're going to be basically wanting to multi-dot. Keep his pet is priority, but keep him with bleeds and stuff on as well, right?
No, not break CC at all. We need them to be CC'd, because why they're CC'd is they're increasing damage debuff.
No, I'm talking about the Huntsman. We want to keep hitting him as long as we're prioritizing his pet that's out, right?
Any damage the pet takes is taking damage to the main person. It doesn't matter.
Well, you can double dip is basically what he's saying.
Yeah, because I mean, energy regen and stuff like that. It's all right. Got it.
I mean, if you can, I'm not sure it'll pan out that way, but okay.
Yes, use havoc
5, 4,
or whatever.
3, 2, 1.
Do cleave, got it.
Spread out a little bit, guys. You want to stack up with that. Make sure you don't get hit. Multiple people get hit by that. Only one person needs to be hit.
Move up with the vicious lunge.
You don't need a lot, just a couple people on, because we need to. The reason why we don't want to learn to do that early is because he leaves a bleed on heroic. So we want to make sure we kind of only do a couple people.
Alright.
That's enough in there. Next pet's gonna be coming out. Start moving him away. Start moving him away. Start moving Barghest away. Heal the soul up. Move him away. Okay.
If I want to heal this.
Barghest's hitbox is deceptive, so. You're right in it.
Who's dotted up the person? We cannot let that get continuously like that. Go ahead and start working on the ad. Because since we keep freaking it, we can't get the increased damage bonus.
I'll just script them in here.
So I was working on the ad. The problem is someone kept on breaking it. AoE damage on this fight is completely bold. Do not use it.
There's not uncontrolled dots and stuff like that.
Problem is most classes just have a natural cleave.
So once that happens, move away from the shade. That thing needs to be by itself and not getting hit at it at all.
CC for the shade.
There was a whole bunch of people. It was kept on CCing. Someone kept on breaking it and breaking it and breaking it.
When they were talking about cleaving, you guys mean between the main bear and the boss, not the spirit that pops up. Is that what we're saying? Because earlier there were questions like, cleave damage is fine. It's not on the ghost guys.
Okay, so just to be clear, you can absolutely cleave Alfmore and the main beast. On the second one, we're going to get we are going to get an additional ad that needs to be CC'd. Keep that CC'd.
The reason why you want this is because you want that to stack. Keep breaking it, you don't get the 100% damage bonus.
guess it's going fine. We just need to not add dots. I don't remember if there's a glyph that cleans dots. If you don't have that anymore, that used to be super helpful, but I guess they removed that ability, so well.
If anyone need a flask, please open trade with me, since it's in the official tab. If you need a flask, open trade with Mildrick.
I need an empty gem. If anybody can make one. Oh, actually, I'm lying. I need a haste gem. That'll do. Thank you.
Other than that, first phase was fine. We're just gonna get through that second one correctly.
Still got flask if more people need them.
Also, no Starfall, nothing like that. Keep that out of your bars. You don't need it right now.
Not the new one, Sal. Sorry.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Range spread out. Stop stacking up like that. You got a whole half a room to work with. Help her soak it. That's enough.
This foe has remained. Margot, make them nothing escapes my
Yep.
Margot, make them bleed. This foe has your name. I have enough foes for everyone. Margot, make them bleed. Your death.
And going up to the mountain.
Try to get Appa topped off. Keep him topped. That's where you want.
Not too far, that's where you want.
Heal up the ad.
Shade.
It's a shade.
Move him away from the shade. Someone CC it. Do not touch it.
It's too close.
CC again, please. Just keep CCing it.
There's something like coils coming off of somebody that looks like a hit next time. I think we need to pull Barghast over here since the shade spawn's so close.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, keep killing the
We're gonna have to kill the shade. It's too high right now. Go work on the shade, kill the shade. Everything needs to be on the shade now.
Can we heal for us?
This boat has your name on it.
Starfall's hitting it. I can see it.
Oh, he's got like a ton of right now.
You have to work on the ad, it's too high. No one's supposed to add kill it.
Yeah, it's stunnable too.
Like, even if he's still killing it, you can in fact keep keeping it.
Yeah, but if it gets to 100%, you can't see a seed anymore. That's why we need to keep the CCs on to get the damage increase so we can kill it fast.
He's already got it. Just kill him.
Kill it.
Send seeker position on you.
Get those to the edge of the room.
This boat has your name.
Yes, now. Do it. Everyone needs to be on Hercus. The pet. The pet is way more better than the boss.
This boat has your name.
Which one, Tom? Back a step a bit. Not too far, not too far, not too far. Get back.
Alright, now we don't have to worry about anything else. Just kill the boss.
This boat has your name.
When the range spreads out, you don't have to worry about that multi-shot hitting so many people.
I'll move her back to the center of the room so maybe we have space to spread out.
Okay, that red arrow that's coming off of him that picks like 1 or 3 people. What's the deal with that?
It picks it.
The Alpha.
Yeah, people got stuff.
Yep. Yep.
A fitting end to that wretch.
The passage is down here, boys.
The way ahead will be fraught with danger, but we must reach those anima stores.
Right, well, let's move. Right, down here or across is a sewer.
Kind of unusual size. I don't think they exist.
But not nearly as handsome as Carrie Hughes.
It took forever to figure out those rodents of unusual size in second Terra.
If you can remove diseases, please do. Because every single time these people, they die, they drop a stack. So if only the melee getting hit, we can easily hold it.
Really, you assholes? All 8 of you? Okay, looks like we have to...
They can't jump.
Okay, they can.
You know, you ruined my AoE when you back up like that.
I remember when hunters had mana.
Do not talk about those days. We do not talk about those days.
Yeah, because most of it sucked.
Mana and arrows, my god. And I was always out of mana.
Yep.
They just fucking shoot me now.
Cat Viper. Work with it. Stop being in Viper on a boss.
But I used to could feign death and change my clothes.
Feign death and drink.
Yeah, that too.
Here, the largest of its kind I have seen.
The beast seeks to sate its endless hunger upon the stores of animals. Dispatch this creature. Horror grows and is strong.
And not the boss of me.
I don't know, he might own you. I'd be careful. So, for anybody who doesn't know, Drag is actually my husband. He's been gone for a while because, you know, before COVID when he had
Prison?
a job. No. pre-COVID, he actually works. He's a good worker.
Work on the mites, because they're just jumping, stun them, do something to keep them there. Fear's worth something to keep them there.
That old vortex works really well for that sort of thing too. FYI for good.
So this one's kind of like a patchwork fight. It's a DPS race.
Definitely not a stand behind them all fight.
Thing is who remembers Unat, BFA? Last boss, stack on top of each other to gain health. That mechanic is back.
I don't like it.
Stack on top of us or stack on top of them?
So you'll get a certain thing, it reduces all healing. It's called gluttonous miasma. The only way to get health back is by standing on players. So when you have that, you gotta make sure you're up. The reason why you want this to happen is he does expunge. When expunge happens, it puts a blue target all around us, and it depends on how you're missing health. It's a giant blue ring or a small blue ring. So you want to make sure that you're kind of topped off, but you don't have to. But you're pretty much you want to be topped off most of the time, but you don't want to kill the other player next to you. Other than that, it's I think it was he does a leech effect for tanks. So practically, you want to taunt as much as you can, but not to the point it's immune. So practically rotating taunts to make sure he doesn't get a high leech stack, because he gets 8% leech per hungering strike or whatever it is, growing hunger. So you want to taunt as much as you can. Other than that, you need to move. He does another mechanic where he puts this blue arrow above your head. You want to make sure that you're not all standing in it, because it kind of just waves around. It goes towards the players. It's like a big wave of damage. So if you have you take 500% damage if you get hit by volatile ejection. So don't get hit by it twice. You will be one shot. Other than that, and he'll do he does this big giant circle. He detonates. So you have to run out of the circle, or you practically all die. So I don't know the mechanic name, but you want to get him toward the edge of the room, and then run away. I think it is. Yeah, it's desolate.
Right. Well, once again, we're going to go give this a try and see what happens, because.
So if you see like this white rolly thing with a player that's standing next to you, you're okay. You need to let them stand on you to get health back.
Magic Cyclops.
Was it Magic that DC'd from Discord like 20 seconds ago, maybe.
Here's the halfway point. Should we just take a break and wait for him?
We kind of want to get a pull on before we take a break.
Just pull.
Yeah, he might have.
Whoa. You do not want to stack when that happens. The only time you want to stack is if you need to get health.
Blue circle.
So yeah, if you see those little whirlwinds, get to the edge of the room. Do not, because they're going to spawn ball. Try not to stack on top of each other. Actually, that might only be a heroic mechanic. All right, that works. So that's one mechanic we don't have to worry about.
Oh, it's rolling.
The blue ones, the big blue ones. I think that's probably a heroic mechanic.
So these little ones get him out.
No, the whirlwinds you need to stack with players to get health back. So if you're low, you need to stack on someone. That's the only way you're going to get health back. These, the expunged, these giant blue circles, get to the edge of the room and try not to hit another person with it.
I'm going to assume the DB letter says you have it.
We're going to have it on up. Looks like you've got it.
So consumes, maybe run away from. During this time, though, it'd be a good idea to just everyone stack up.
Away with your white stuff in here.
Yeah, if you're running away like crazy, you're doing it wrong. Because the only time you need to stack up is when you have low health.
So it's volatile ejection. It puts a little arrow or something on top of your head and dumps up and down. That's that eruption. That's when you need to not, it's going to be a line coming from the boss. Don't run it over everybody.
Oh, res.
Okay, so take the swirls to people without it. Don't stack on older swirls.
You only need to take your swirl to another person if you need health. You don't need health, or you can pop a defensive and not suck up health from somebody else. That would also be a good way to handle it. Why am I marked with a star? Oh,
Because you're a star, baby.
I don't like it. Is it a straight up exchange for a pick your own weapon?
Yeah, you can look at them in the in your city or whatever it is, class hall.
Did you get one of those off the second boss?
No.
No, I don't think. I think they're on the third boss for our whatever Sun Kings.
They're concealed in the last boss.
It says Huntsman in the journal.
It's not the same for everyone.
Yep.
For Death Knights and Demon Hunters and Warlocks, there is one off of this boss. as well as the last boss.
Are we taking a break now, or?
Let's pull one more time and then we'll do it. Come on, guys.
I'm trying to get there.
Can we have a closet, please?
Did I go the wrong way? No, there you go. Already here.
What's up, dude?
Sorry, as a government employee, I have no soul left over to donate.
Not only rock stars sold their souls.
Yeah, there's a lot more paperwork involved on that one.
Did you get ripped off?
I didn't look at the watermark on my new hire paperwork.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Again, if you have the swirl, you need help. Stand on somebody who doesn't have the swirl.
Gonna get her healers up.
The big circle's out, please. We're done.
I don't know what the saving here is instead of what.
Is this what an angry soul looks like?
No, it doesn't seem like anyone said hero.
Bottom line is people are running away like crazy when that thing's on top of you. It does not do much damage, and the person that is not affected by it can also be healed. So you can stand on top of people full time if you want. As long as you're not going to get him damaged by something else. The only time you should be moving is when he does that big wave AoE thing. So if you're you need to be able to move.
Navy, Beard, are you guys not taking the shortcut at the entrance? Use the red.
Ah, the mirror.
I guess. San Andrea, are you Vantir too? Okay, but move Sventir, see a mirror, and like, yep, I'm jumping in it.
Sewer.
Get used to using mirrors because it's the last boss mechanic.
I could put that off for a couple weeks, I think. Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the way Ventir move around.
This way, maybe.
Okay, are we taking a break now?
Over here, guys.
Alright, well, I gotta go. Be right back.
Yeah, okay. Just get to the boss and we'll take a break. Get 4 down to go into the overgrown blood.
Mana. Right here.
So my screen just shows the red sword.
Okay, I'll take 5.
They're back.
Lavender, you speak so fast when you talk to me in Discord that I can't understand a word.
Who was that was just talking? I can barely hear you.
It's her pen.
I'm gonna turn you up.
Do it. Turn me up.
There you go.
Do it again.
Some more. It's like sit on the speaker.
Suspicious.
So this is mana. My screen just shows a red scroll like when you enter the mana.
It sounds like a loading screen type of issue, maybe.
I can see names and I've reloaded my UI, but it's still the same.
Try a hard restart of your game. I don't know what that would be.
I do like the leather chest piece off this guy. It's pretty neat.
He needs to give me legs. Because that's a blue.
Well, tell him that.
I do. I whispered in his ear as I tank him.
Should you consider screaming at him instead, like some sort of premature abuse?
No, it's a soft whisper.
Maybe that's why he's not dying.
Could be.
He seems like a deaf guy who needs a hardcore scream every now and then. Oh, I found the crate to shovel these dead bodies into.
You're back. This is I'm back at the desk check. Alright, let's tap it here.
That
Transmogger down if anybody wants it.
So everyone should be, or the small clumps of people should be stacking with the people that have the miasma.
There's the purple one and the light blue one. The light blue one is a happy little stack with the person who doesn't have a light blue one, so that you can leech health from them and stay alive. And then
Right, and the light blue one doesn't do too much damage, but we don't want to be stacked on top of each other with that.
Well, you don't want like 6 light blue people stacked on top of each other leeching health from each other. That's just silly.
Not light blue, the other one. I was mistakenly running.
Oh my
way away
god,
from the
hi
ball.
Aries. I'm busy. Just had to hit this thing as you walk by, didn't you?
Okay. Do a hard tag at you guys here.
Really?
I'll go get some cookies.
The other one, the dark blue one, you should not be stacking up on.
Alright,
Probably just pull at this point. Yes, it's Aries. It's the first thing he did when he got in the house was try to murder the other cat.
Just AP, please. We fought us.
Battle shout? Thank you.
Yep.
I'm so big.
Oh my god, my buffs keep switching. This is so weird. Stop it.
Let's just pull.
Circles come down. You gotta Mufasa.
5, 4, 3,
Meowfasa.
2, 1.
Right, it's Meowfasa. Need your
Good
license
job.
registration right now.
You can't have it right meow.
I said right meow and I mean right meow.
This is not the life of the dog owner.
Someone stand on diamond, written back to full. Range stack on 9 a little bit, run back to full.
Now these you don't stack.
need to be getting the ones that have marks above their heads to best max amount of health, because it depends on that other debuff depends on them, on their health consumption. So the lower the health, that dark blue circle is going to be giant.
It'll also help if one of them moves in melee range.
Comes the avoid. People that are helping Reach can be healed. The only ones that cannot be healed are the ones with the marks. Comes the avoid.
Can someone stack with me?
Who he was and where you were.
Also, running away from all the melee was not your best move there, Jared.
We have another battle res. No, we got a minute.
It's alright, I'm just gonna recover health every time. Stay in the blue, take the wipe, do not move out.
Hug me!
I need a hug.
Okay, that person needs to be turned down. Is that Lav? Is that Lav?
I think it is.
Yeah, I turned her down too. Much easier to understand them.
Lav uses a mic this expansion?
They're not saying don't talk, they're just saying your mic is loud.
They're saying
Yeah.
don't talk.
Don't take offense to it.
Talk to me.
Don't talk.
Oh, that's so much better. Thank you.
Sure that wasn't repent?
That was a pat.
God damn it. I should have known better. When did we get so many women in our raid? It's amazing.
Yeah.
Movies everywhere.
And yet we're missing one. We have so many.
Where is Dark?
And I go and I forget the mirror. Good job.
After all the shit you flipped people last round.
It was a Jeeves that can drop at the boss, only one person.
I can.
There is a repair dude right at the door too, so. I mean, it's like the little NPC there. He's hammering on a board. He's like, or whatever he's saying. Repair guy.
I think no one had one. I got one left.
Jeeves on the left.
Thanks, you're swell.
Alright, so, yeah.
Good pep talk.
So we're not healing people? Is that our problem?
I think the main thing is people are getting double hit by that, the wave, desolation or whatever.
The volatile ejection. So if you get the volatile ejection, try not to run it over people.
Shouldn't be hitting people with your volatile ejection.
If anything, middle tank on the skull. If you have that arrow above your head trying to line up with a mark, that way people know to stay away out of that line.
This game's so buggy. I had a bunch of graphics glitches earlier today where like half my character would be like little rainbowy colors.
Looked like I'd been in one of those paintball fights with a bunch of splatter and kill litter.
Does anybody have a mailbox? Thank you.
Keep stamp this away. Is anyone here? Also, I was fighting that entire time with my 20-pound cat sitting on the desk. It's kind of irritating. Siphoned.
I'm here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Try to be out of the markers areas. That's the ways I want those volatile ejections to go. So if you're in line with a mark, you're in the wrong spot.
Can I get some people to stack with me, please?
Right.
Stack up with the guys that can get health back. That's how they're going to only survive this part. Stack up with them.
Alternatively, those people can run to others and stack too.
No, it was better to have them all on a bench and go to them.
Sure, there's a person that stood all by themselves. The point is that person should have. There's 3 others next to him they can stand with.
Can you guys spread out in melee with those?
I'm going to stack up on Star on 5, get him up.
Let's go, please.
Stop walking away from people.
Daryl, get back in here. Okay.
Okay.
Ranged must have been stacked with those.
They didn't go towards the markers.
Somebody stop Cyril. Cyril, stop running away from people.
Yeah, you guys can't be stacked for that. You can't be next to each other for that.
This part you need to stack with somebody.
There's really no melee, so if you're ranged and pick somebody up with melee by themselves, help.
Stack with someone that's got a circle around them.
Try not to stack all the circles on each other there.
A circle on a circle won't be enough. That has to be somebody who's helping and take.
He just has a lot of freaking health no matter how you slice it.
It's not that. He does leech every single time he attacks. So like right now he's got up to almost 100% leech.
Volatile ejection's what screwed us on this.
Alright.
No, that was better, but we need to. If you have the marker, you need to be on the marker. If you're on line of sight of the boss, and you're staring at the moon, triangle, diamond, or X, you're gonna die. So don't do that, please.
That first time where a swath of DPS got killed, there were 2 volatile ejections on top of each other, right through us. And then it happened again.
Maldrick.
I just noticed your hair sits in. It's so cute. Little buns.
I like my panda buns.
Very nice.
Please keep the markers cleared. If you're in that direction, you're going to get smacked. So please don't stand there. If you're all marked, please go to those locations so that no one gets smacked. Thank you.
People stand on siphon. There's a circle.
Because you don't want to stand there. Out.
Need at least 2 people in those circles. 2 gives them at least, they're not going to take damage. 3 gives them extra health.
Come in at melee too.
You guys should not be standing near the markers. Can we just find it?
Yep, stick to it. Who can we res?
Hug in the middle?
Hug in the middle. Don't accept the res. Lotus.
I'm just not a hugger. I like you a lot.
Do not release, 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 do not release.
Should I release?
Oh, don't raise there, Emma.
Move out, move out, move out, move out, move out.
Okay, can we leave the diamond empty because all the melee were stacked on it?
That's weird. Does anybody see the ghost me floating around?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was about.
Me too. That's pretty cool. Does that happen when you res somebody? It makes a ghost of them, or was it you? So many buffs to worry about. Ugh. Okay guys, be happy. It's the first night of normal.
I'm drunk, not happy. Or drunk and happy, sorry. My wife corrected me.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think it's what it was. It's like, you are happy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Goddamn well better be.
Do not stand on the markers unless you are actually marked.
Some people on triangle.
I couldn't get there fast enough.
The people who are marked, not the ones with the circles on them, it's the people with the actual markers on top of their heads.
Yeah, but then I got the shit.
Right. People were standing there when they were doing the circles. The swirly stuff about. That's not the mark I'm talking about. That's the that's something else. You should not be standing.
If you don't have the volatile.
Alright, on blue. see someone with the white circle, stand with them no matter what. Do not move out of it. Do not move anywhere unless you get that darn eruption that you need to move out. Stop running from people if you do have that white circle around you. You need to stack with someone to get your health back no matter what.
What is expunge?
Just bad out foot spots. That's all you need to know about.
Stab, and then you guys both killed yourselves.
Don't take that yet, Cyril. You're good now.
Cheeky, where are you going? You need to stand on us. White circle, you need to stack on people. Not run away.
Crocodile.
Oh god.
Havoc's fun. Somebody get my circle! Get away from me, I got ejection. Got this, keep going.
Heal pots, stones.
What's that?
Pop your CDs. Done.
Good job. Oh, grats, Abba. Did you need that?
Fuck no. I mean, I need the trinket, but the legendary's poop.
Alright. I got the best Breath Warrior legendary.
Alright, so, don't have a ton of time, but you go upstairs and take a look and see.
Grats Siphon. Siphon got a weapon.
Congrats, Siphon.
Lucky.
Good job, Siphon.
The most crazy boss of this wing.
Oh, is this the dancing?
No. See those 4 anima containers? They're part of the fight.
Are we getting put in there?
You're giving them your help.
Not even that. There's 4 different abilities that those each do, and they fill up at certain points. So she'll focus one, and you're going to have a whole new mechanic on the side of your UI that shows you how filled these are. If they get filled, it's an instant wipe. But each of these abilities are completely different.
And the ability to burn them down.
But they all fill up at the same time. So we can clear these. These guys are not part of the fight. Dark Vein is. And no exposed desires is one of them. So this is now the empowered ability. They both have it empowered now. So those little circles on the ground on the back, those need to be soaked. They'll leave puddles on the ground once they don't get hit. So those ones in the back, those need to be soaked. Then they move out. A couple people is always nice because it's split them. But if you're the only person, you're not gonna die.
It's still leaving the little slowy puddles though.
Because it's empowered. The room's gonna fill up with these, a lot of these.
see any trash loot yet. Anybody get any?
I don't know if there are any BOEs.
So the ball mechanic is 3 players are going to be targeted. You need to line up to make sure all of these get hit. That's the only way to get rid of the mechanic.
It's like that boss in what you call it, King's Rest.
So these little ads, they're gonna spawn ads with the big circles. Tanks need to pick those up because they'll cast Condemn, the one in the back of the room. That one needs to be picked up and put towards the tank now. You need to keep interrupting it so it doesn't cast Condemn. Except there's going to be 3 of them on the boss, so there'll be 2 little ones and another one.
That sucks.
So line up the lines, guys. See the lines? You gotta line up with the ball. So whoever's connected with me, you gotta keep doing that throughout the fight. If not, it's gonna continuously cause damage. So if you get the big red circle, try to get close to the melee, but not overlapping anyone.
There you go. Ooh, that is sweet. That's gonna
And
sell
double.
this man. Okay, maybe not a million. Oh, 2 of them.
All you had to do was ask.
Blizzard's listening.
All that verse on that ring. Good night.
So when the start fight, Skull's going to be focused. And when this is on focused, you cannot open it. You're going to get like a little gear that you can open these now. So what's going to happen though is going to go in order. It's going to be this one, to moon, to triangle. You always, before the phase turns, I don't remember the percentage, but you want to click on the one that's going to go to next to make sure it is completely empty. So we can go into it, because once they are focused, you cannot click on these at all. So if it reaches 100, you blow up.
Do we take turns doing that, or can we like assign someone to do those?
We can assign, it'd be easier if there's a range doing it. But during this whole time, all 3 of these are going to be filling up at a slower pace. The one, I think it's every set, 25%, I think is what happens. So 25, 75, 50, then 25.
Why don't we assign like, starting with group 2, assign like group 1 to 1, group 3, or group 2, group 3, group 4?
I mean, you can. But I mean, the thing is, though, is all these mechanics are all going to be going off at once sometimes. You're going to be doing... Container 1 can have like 30%. Container 2 could be the focused one. It could be already at 70, and the other 2 are already going to 33 or 30%. They can all go off at once. So it's kind of like you got to kind of play a little bit. Because if you open them, it does raid-wide damage. So you can only do a little bit at a time.
Here, mortals. I know a passage that leads back to the antechamber.
Alright, well, looks like there's going to be a let's practice this and see what happens sort of fight, because there's going to be, yeah.
So the best thing to do is tanker in the middle, and then every range spread all around, because when those little bouncing, because once it gets empowered, it bounces twice. So you can only soak once, and it's going to bounce again.
See the circles, soak the circles, connect the dots. Got it. Interrupt, connect the dots, soak the circles.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. That, and making sure if you have a big red circle around you that you're close enough to the boss, but you're not going to hit other players, so you can get the ads quicker down. beginning is probably the quickest. You probably have the most uptime in the beginning.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So as you can see, you have a new bar on the below your map.
Oh, the percentage of each container? But which one?
So once it hits the bar, it is going to do that ability. So here's the soaks. Soak them up.
The one that's filling up, sorry, is the one that is flowy.
Crank those up if you're getting. So there's 3 of them. Connect them up.
Just go stand on them. Go stand.
Go!
Okay, so one of them is at 50%, but I don't know which one it is.
The glowy one.
It's the focused one. The skull. Add up.
Connect the dots. Gotta connect all 3 dots. They're behind. 2 of you up behind.
Shimmy a little bit so that you're in it more.
So I'm gonna empty this one out. Be ready for raid damage.
Ready.
It's not gonna be much, but it's going to. It's already empty. I don't have to stand near it. It's gonna go all the way down to 0. So with that big circle, you want to be close to the boss, but not getting hit. Everyone. So now the ad pops up. Ad is up.
Magic.
Magic
On your
Cyclops,
orb.
you need to go stand by that circle.
Magic. Yeah, golden.
The circle will go around your car, you need to shimmy into it better.
So move into your circle. Move into your circle. Moving closer to the circle. Yes.
There
Okay.
you go. On diamond, you need to go in yours better again.
Go behind them so the lines hit.
Magic. Back up. Thank you. You know you're doing it right when you have the little flare on top of your head.
People that have dots in it.
Might be a bug. So now they project lines that you gotta move around. That's why you want to get rid of the orbs as quick as you can.
It's at 83%.
Well, then to avoid that bug, nobody can tie at all. Or
Don't release. Do not release.
you start with some
Do not release. Do not release.
I'm pretty sure that was a bug because it targeted dead.
Closet, please.
Alright, so looks like the big thing is to make sure that the orbs get taken care of. So you're in position if you are at the vertex of one of those triangles and you've got the little flaming thing coming off your head. If you're not in the right place, then the ball is gonna shrink. Please don't let the ball shrink.
Cold water.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And rain spread around the room. Not all stacked on one side.
Am I taunting at 4 pent?
2 is probably good, actually.
2?
2 is fine, yep. And go full off in time for me to taunt off 2, so that's least damage. Connect the dots, connect the dots, go connect the dots, connect the dots, thank you, connect the dots.
That is the wrong way to connect the dots.
I'm gonna open 2 up to get rid of it.
Don't go too far, Tevik.
So come.
Dots.
La 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 la.
Nope, don't run in, Nidrak, go. Okay, stand there, stand there.
Jack, go on to the orb.
You gotta go.
Come on in, Need.
Scoot back a little bit so that the circle gets on you.
Back up.
Back, Nate, walk back a second. Thank you.
Let's get back on
A little bit closer.
Need Jack, stop.
Gotta
Yes,
stand
yes.
on the circle.
There you go.
There you go.
Lotus, back up a second. Need, take another step back. Need, take a step back.
It's not stand on top of them. It's putting the lines through them.
There's a circle
I think
that
it's-
goes around you when you run it. Like it's, you can tell.
It's so easy if they just put things because you have to put all 3 lines to it and it's better to do with vertex. So here's the thing. If you all the orbs, your job is to get rid of those orbs ASAP. Stop DPSing, just focus on getting rid of those orbs. Okay? If you're doing it right, your orb, your corner of the triangle will grow and there will be big old flames shooting out from the top. So pay attention, please. Look at the orb you're closest to. Go stand on it. See if the thing is lighting up. If it is, then great. If not, then wiggle yourself a bit until it does.
Wait, did you get DC by jumping in the sewer, Beard?
I did.
The sewer jump DC.
There's some weird stuff with their, I guess with the anti-cheat thing, because if you move in a certain way, the server's like, oh, I don't know what you're doing, and it kicks you out. It's really irritating.
I kind of like this fight. I don't like it in that you have to rely on people being aware. Those usually suck, but I like the fight.
What fight isn't you being aware?
Some have more than others.
Yeah, some lacking awareness just kill you, some other it kill everyone.
Patchwork.
A lot of them you have to be aware, but somebody else can save or cover up for your misgivings. This one, you're called out.
Nowhere to hide.
A lot of the fights are like that. I like it.
It's all your fault.
Now we can point fingers.
I did it.
There's a Jeep behind us. I need to repair. Jeep's up.
Okay, so this is our last try on this boss, so please, I think if we get the mechanic, we'll be fine. Everything else seems to be hedging on that, and we're making good progress on how much she has.
Is there any problem with standing within that triangle?
I think you just can't be on the lines.
Okay.
Yeah, the lines are what hurt.
That's when it hurts.
Gotcha.
That's probably our last. Yeah, we're very close to our last 2 times, so this is going to be our last try for tonight. We'll pick up on this on Sunday. We don't beat it, so. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here comes Soaks. Here comes Lynx.
Back up.
Back up.
Purple pack.
Don't worry about the
There you go.
There you go.
Gonna empty up too. Soak 'em. Add up. Lynx.
The boss out of that line there.
Good job.
That was the best yet. Good job.
My first try.
Doing one. Soak 'em.
You AMS out of the act.
Soak.
Soak. Coming closer to melee.
Line.
Add up.
Add up. Back up, beard. Back up, beard.
Should have a circle around something. It's really obvious.
Sorry, my tune's short.
Those pinky arms, they should know where the circle is. Stick them out. Grab the edge of the circle.
Books are coming. 3 is completely empty, so... An empty 4. Don't have to worry with that.
Spots.
Someone go hit 2, someone go hit X. Just tap it once. Then run back to tap it again. Ari, put that closer to melee. Put that closer to melee.
Watch that red pop up.
Get your lines. So,
They're dead, the people with the link.
They're all dead.
Connect the dot within the red.
That's blood.
I need a big healing cooldown.
Need to farm away from those autos if we can. We have another chance to connect the dots, so. You guys need to keep wiggling and
Magic is
both
dead.
dead. I'm just healing myself at the moment.
I will crush your heart. There is no redemption for your sins.
I got it. So we can get that other one.
Traitorous scum.
Never mind, they're gonna.
Sometimes this seed is a curse, not a blessing.
I agree. Somebody go release the... That's it.
Traitorous scum.
That was a really good attempt, though, guys.
Get her, Jeeve.
Alright, well, we'll pick this up on Sunday.
Where you been all night, Beard?